back to the Demon Slayer Gaming channel. Today we're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series, and we're going to be taking a look at Pharos Sirius. This dungeon does have several mechanics that make it a bit more dangerous than some of the previous ones. The amount of damage going out in this dungeon can be a little overwhelming, so you may want to consider taking it a bit slower and just paying attention to the mechanics for the boss fights in particular. There will be several cone AoEs that will need to be avoided during the trash pools. After killing the 3-pack of zombie sailors, this will open up the first door leading you to the first boss, Simon the Unsinkable. This boss does have a mechanic that puts a debuff on you for every ability that you are hit by, along with the adds applying the debuff also. So you'll want to make sure that you're avoiding all of his abilities along with killing the adds as soon as possible. At 3 stacks of the debuff, you will explode, dealing a large amount of damage to everyone around you. So you'll want to make sure that not reach those stacks. Whenever he spawns the 2 large circles on the side of the room, you will want to move to the open areas all the way against the wall as the circles start to expand and get larger and larger. As you can see that we had a couple people get hit by the expanding circles, causing us to get 3 stacks, which caused several explosions, blowing up the entire team. If your team gets separated like mine does here, then just make sure that you're focusing on killing the adds until these circles go away and you can rejoin each other. As long as you're careful with avoiding the AoEs and killing the adds, you should be able to make it through the fight without an issue. After the boss is dead, proceeding to the next area, you will have to deal with large crystals falling from the sky repeatedly, causing explosions, and the boots can do party-wide paralysis, so we'll want to focus those down, otherwise get stuck in a chain lock of paralysis like my party does here. The next section will cause slimes to spawn when the crystals fall from the sky. Just want to pick those up and kill them like any normal unit. And at the top of the stairs, you'll go towards the right. Killing the 3-pack of sailors again will open up the second door to the next area. As you proceed through the next area, the second boss will come in and dive bomb the middle section of the platform. So just be prepared to heal through a bit of damage from that. For the second boss, You will want to avoid killing the adds and eggs that spawn around the room until the boss flies up into the air. With enough damage, you can kill the zoo before he flies into the air, but do not crack the eggs or kill the adds before then, otherwise he will start dive bombing and killing your entire party. Once he flies into the air, you can kill the adds. And when he's in the air, the boss will continuously do large AoEs under the tank, so try to stand away from the rest of the group. When he comes back down, you will want to start focusing him again and ignore the adds. Proceeding into the next area will be a few aether valves that you will need to click on to cause the gas that's coming out to stop flowing. So you can't do this while being hit. So the best thing to do is for one of the party members to turn the valve while you're tanking the mobs. So turn the first one off before you proceed up the stairs, and then grab all of the mobs and pull towards the very top of the stairs so that your party members can deactivate the other valve and stop the explosions from occurring. The corrupted puddings will occasionally split into petite puddings that you'll need to pick up also, and this will bring you to the third boss, Tyrant. You'll want to tank Tyrant facing away from the rest of the party and pick up the adds that spawn during this fight. Tyrant has very little HP, so you can just single target down the boss, or you can focus and kill the sailors with Tyrant with using AoEs. Either way, just kill the boss as quick as possible. And then directly after the third boss will bring you to the fourth boss, Siren. For a Siren, you'll want to make sure to pick up the adds as they spawn. And then whenever the zombie storm sergeants spawn and begin chasing after the target that they're chasing after, that person will want to kite them while the rest of the party kills them. There will also be a debuff called Siren Song that will be placed on one party member. The healer will need to heal that party member up to full and keep them at full for whenever the debuff disappears. Whenever the debuff disappears, it will charm the player if they are not at full health. When Siren flies up into the sky, she will either fly towards the middle of the room or the outside. If she flies to the middle of the room, then you will need to group up underneath her to avoid the party-wide siren song that she is going to lay out. And if she flies to the outside of the room, then you'll want to get out from in front of her to avoid the charge ability that she will do. Lunatic Voice is another ability that she has that is interruptible, that you will want to interrupt if you can, along with Song of Torment. Both are interruptible. And this should be it for the Pharos Sirius. Thank you all for watching. I hope this helped a few of you out. If it did, then please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It really does help me out with making these videos. I will catch you on the next one.